The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Jesus said to his disciples, "Do not let your hearts be troubled. You have faith in God, have faith also in me. In my Father's house there are many dwelling places. If there were not, would I have told you that I am going to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back again and take you to myself, so that where I am, you also may be. Where I am going, you know the way." Thomas said to him, "Master, we do not know where you are going. How can we know the way?" Jesus said to him, "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." My sisters and brothers, the gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
I think even with our belief in resurrection, in eternal life, people, understandably, all of us in our humanness, can have some fear or trepidation about death, or even about the death of those we love. And certainly in all my years of ministry, I've had the wonderful opportunity, and it is an opportunity in faith, to be with people who are dying, to be with family members who are letting go of someone they deeply love. And obviously it's a difficult and a painful experience, but we do know faith makes a difference. Faith doesn't take away the sense of loss and the reality of pain, but faith in the midst of all of that can see a hope, a meaning beyond what people are looking at in the present moment. And I think this gospel that we heard today, a lot of folks, when they're planning a funeral of a loved one, pick this particular gospel and can certainly understand why. Again, getting that faith perspective on the dying process and the letting go of those we love. And we see that Jesus makes very clear that at that time, where people can understandably feel isolated and alone, especially the one dying, but to know that our God, that Jesus Christ himself says, "I go and prepare a place for you, and I will come back and take you to myself." So in faith, we can see this isn't the final ultimate reality, death. That the ultimate reality is our God, who is Emmanuel, God with us through everything. God with us in our being conceived, God with us in being brought into this world, God with us in every joy and pain of our lives, every hope and loss, and God with us as we are dying. Jesus saying, I take you with me, I bring you to myself. Certainly in faith, loved ones, when we watch someone die, we have that pain, but if we can envision in faith, Lord, you're receiving her. This person is leaving our embrace, but coming into your embrace. And I can let him go because I see it that way. I see it through the eyes of faith. And so to know that the ultimate good shepherd shepherds us through death itself to everlasting life. Life, death, and suffering don't have the final say. The good shepherd bringing us through that to an everlasting love and life that we can't even imagine. But to trust that, to believe that, and to find hope and peace in that. For those we love, and for the ultimate day when all of us make the greatest journey of our lives. Hopefully not just kicking and screaming. Yeah, there's always a degree of that letting go. But knowing we're coming into a love that is everlasting, ever-present, unconditional. A love that is ultimately of God. Take a moment. Think about maybe someone you love and recognize and also that ultimate journey for every one of us. It's what's meant to be. It's not to be feared. It's to be treasured and trusted in. God bless you.